I've thought about this more than I should. What would I actually do if it all disappeared tomorrow? The savings, the investments, everything. Not what some textbook says, not what a 60-year-old advisor would tell me. What I would do. This is the financial reset blueprint, in order I'd actually follow if I woke up tomorrow with zero. No savings, no investments, no safety net. Just a Wi-Fi connection and a plan that works in this economy for people who are done waiting to be saved. Because panic is a choice. And after this, it won't be yours. You're watching M Cubed, Money Mindset Makeover. This isn't just a channel, it's a mindset revolution. Subscribe to elevate your money mindset, elevate your life, and stick around, because what I'm about to share in the final section, that's the part most financial gurus conveniently skip. Let's be honest for a second. If your financial situation right now feels like a house of cards in a wind tunnel, you are not alone. But here's the thing, the rules can be rewritten. And that starts with one question. If you had to start over, what would you actually do differently? I thought about this hard. And what came out wasn't a list of things I'd cut. It was a sequence, a system, a blueprint. Let me walk you through it. Step 1. Stop the bleeding. Before I did anything else, I'd spend 30 minutes doing a hard audit. Not a judgment session, just a facts session. I'd go through every subscription, every recurring charge, every automatic payment, and I'd kill anything that wasn't essential or actively building my future. The average American spends over $200 a month on subscriptions they barely use. That's $2,400 a year, and most people couldn't even name half of them. That's not a coffee problem. That's a subscription creep problem. I'd get that money back on day one. Make sense? Good. Okay, now you are ready for Step 2. Build a $1,000 wall. Oh, before I touched investing. Before I paid extra, I'm on debt. I'd build it a $1,000 starter emergency fund. Fast. This is your financial firewall. Because one flat tire, one ER visit, one surprise bill, and a plan with no cushion becomes a plan with more debt. I'd sell stuff or take extra shifts, do gigs on the weekend, whatever it took to stack that 1K in 30 days or less. Because once you have it, and I mean the moment it hits your account, something shifts psychologically. You stop making panic decisions. You start thinking clearly. That $1,000 isn't just money, it's breathing room. Most people don't realize this. But your biggest financial enemy isn't debt. It's instability. Fix that first. Step 3. Face the debt, but work it smart. Now I'd list every single debt. Credit cards, student loans, car note, all of it. Total it up. Don't look away. I know, it hurts, but you can't outrun what you refuse to look at. Then I'd use the Avalanche Method. Tackle the highest interest rate first while making minimums on everything else. Why? Because mathematically, high-interest debt, like a credit card sitting at 24% APR, is actively destroying your wealth every single day you carry it. At 24% interest, a $5,000 credit card balance that you only pay minimums on, you could end up paying back nearly $10,000 by the time it's cleared. You worked twice for the same thing. That's the trap. Now hold on, because this part matters. Step 4. Income is the engine, not the ceiling. Here's where most financial advice falls flat. They tell you to spend less like you're not already shopping off-brand and skipping vacations. The real lever? Earn more. If I was starting over, I'd immediately look at what skills I have that someone else would pay for. Writing, editing, design, coding, tutoring, social media, bookkeeping. There is a market for almost everything. And platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, and even LinkedIn make it possible to generate income without a second job application. A Pew Research study found that 29% of Americans with a side hustle use that income to cover basic living expenses. That tells you two things. 1, the traditional paycheck isn't enough anymore. And 2, people are finding ways around it. I'd start with one skill on one platform with one client, then build from there. Because here's the truth. Your income ceiling is the only ceiling you actually control. Real talk. If you're starting over right now or you already have, I want to hear it. Drop your story in the comments. Where were you? Where are you now? M-Cubed Mavericks don't just learn from me, they learn from each other. Your rock bottom might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Step 5. Start investing even if it's 5. I'm going to say something that used to feel radical. You don't need thousands of dollars to start investing. You need consistency and time. If I was starting from zero today, I'd open a Roth IRA or contribute to my employer's 401k, specifically up to the match, because a 401k match is literally free money, and leaving it on the table is the financial equivalent of your boss offering you a raise and you saying, "Nah, I'm good." Then I'd automate it. Even $25 a paycheck. Set it and forget it. Because the S&P 500 has averaged roughly 10% annual returns historically. At that rate, 100-month invested starting at 25 grows to over $530,000 by retirement without ever touching it again. Compound interest doesn't care about your vibes. It cares about time in the market. The earlier you start, the less work you have to do. But here's the real twist. And this is the part most people skip. We've talked tactics, but if I'm being real with you, the most important reset isn't in your budget spreadsheet. It's in your head. Most of us were never taught that wealth is a system, not a salary. We were taught to go to school, get a job, work hard, and hope for the best. We were never taught to think like owners, investors, builders. Here's the mindset shift that changed everything for me. Stop trying to earn more to spend more. Start building assets that earn while you sleep. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes it out. Rich people accumulate assets. Everyone else accumulates liabilities and calls them rewards. The new car that eats 600 a month? Liability. The 100-month going into an index fund that's quietly compounding? Asset. The streaming services you haven't opened in weeks? Liability. A skill you monetized on the side? Asset. This is where broke ends and ownership begins. And I mean that literally, not just of money, but of your decisions, your time, and your future. You're not a victim of the economy. You're a participant. And participants with a strategy always outperform participants without one. You're not bad at this. You were just handed the wrong map. Today, you've got a better one. All right, M-Cubed Mavericks, let's run it back one time. The Reset Blueprint. 1. Audit and cut the bleed. 2. Stack your 1K firewall. 3. Face the debt and work it smart with the Avalanche Method. 4. Activate your income. 1 skill, 1 platform, 1 client. 5. Start investing now, even small, and let compound interest do its thing. None of this requires a windfall. None of it requires a perfect credit score or a trust fund or a finance degree. It requires a decision. One decision that today is the day you stop winging it and start engineering it. Financial freedom isn't reserved for people born lucky. It's built by people who decided to learn the game and play it on their terms. That's you. That's us. Subscribe to M-Cubed so you don't miss what's coming next, because your bank account will thank you later. Next up on screen right now, the broke mindset versus the wealth mindset. Real examples. This is a must-watch if you want a clear path to wealth creation. So see you there, M-Cubed Mavericks.